This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. In the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. It's a quick grab. Who's in the clear? They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Lewis. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. So Missouri's offense takes. Our first chance to... today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it?
Well, last week it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just try not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Over the middle, it's Jones. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Grab down the middle. It's Manning. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And throwing again on second and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Took contact on the throw.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. With defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Oklahoma is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on this screen play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He hands it off from the gun. He's in the clear. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Mateer. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Sategno.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Sategno. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Tatum. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He keeps it. QB draw. He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 6. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Receivers are bunched together. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players. But I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays and try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down, don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the receiver's got it. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Tatum. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. To throw. It's Mateer. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass rush gets home. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Lewis. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And the pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Looks like Missouri will have the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. That's reeled in. It's Hardy. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. And the running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. At the 20, at the 10, touchdown, Sooners. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Makes the catch, needs a point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's Fielder, but sort of trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Let's him fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He can go. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
On 1st and 10, look at his throw. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma, and that will give them the lead now.
They get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. On the move now. That's caught. It's Hardy. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Back in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. With the catch, it's Manning. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down. Very near the red zone now. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Missouri now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, against this quarterback and this offensive style, these defensive backs are going to be out on islands trying to hold up in coverage. It's paramount. You get a good pass rush here on 2nd and goal to try to keep these guys out of the end zone.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. And he stopped. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The pass rush closing in. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Returner decides to fair catch this. Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Just inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there down 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Makes the grab. It's Terry. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down to 3. What can they come up with? And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Mateer. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on the screen and heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fights off a defender. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Sooners. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
D.C. up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. And don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Pressure is coming. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Caught near the sticks, it's Terry. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Putting a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. With time a factor here late in the game, they'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Tatum. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
QB spikes the ball and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Offense facing fourth down.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.